Another spiritual that we love to sing together is I Want Jesus to Walk With Me. Again, spirituals come to us from the context of slavery, so they are basically slave songs. And it's not hard to imagine how this particular song, I Want Jesus to Walk With Me, was a way of enduring horrific hardships and getting through the day of slave labor. And Alice Parker pointed out that there could be a connection to this slave song, I Want Jesus to Walk With Me, with chain gangs working, perhaps building the railroad, and there would be the strong rhythm, I want Jesus to walk with me, where you could almost hear the hammer hitting the spike to create the railroads. Whether that's true or not, there's so much about these songs we don't really know, but there's research, more and more research, which is helping us to know, and we need to do that homework to find this out. But that strong sense of pulse allowed me to imagine groups singing it in a working context. And so always I think of this particular spiritual as one that needs to find that strong pulse that brings people together, and that allows some free improvisation. To hear African American singers sing this and improvise the vocal lines as they sing together is a powerful thing to hear. They sound all random, but they are precisely together because of that strong pulse. And it makes that high point. All along my pilgrim journey. It just wells up. And to sing it together now with assemblies, modern assemblies, you still get that sense of that high point, reaching a point of anguish. You know, it can't get worse than this. And we need Jesus to walk with us to help us get through it. There's a musical style that this arrangement that you'll hear adds to it, and it's with piano. And it's something I learned actually from a missionary Baptist congregation that I was able to sing along with for quite a while. And that's including jazz formats and jazz harmonies, perhaps, to an accompaniment. And this just points out how these spirituals have such deep integrity. They can be treated with a number of styles. And you'll find some communities who do it one way, other communities who do it another, and feel like they're both the original way. Who knows? But it is something that I learned and have applied to this. But nevertheless, to do that walking bass made a lot of sense to me. Where you hear the boom, 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 as a jazz musician would call that walking bass, and seems all the more appropriate when we're talking about Jesus walking with us. So we add that little walk at the end of this song as a coda, as if we walk off into the distance with Jesus at our side.